Lacey here from Painesville Travel. Welcome back to our channel. I was hoping this week was going to be our big kitchen reno reveal, but as you can see behind me, there's been a slight delay. And no, we won't be showing you the reveal this week at all. I was really hoping that right there where the dish pan is would actually be a beautiful little firm sink, but not this week. Well, the delays have happened for a couple of reasons. Craig's been super busy this week with other things, but also we need some more supplies and it's been raining. So when you live off grid and you're an hour away from town where the supplies are and it's raining, you don't really get an opportunity to go and pick them up, because if you're going to put them in the back of the truck, they're going to be destroyed by the time you get them here. So there's that. If you watched our videos a couple weeks ago, you probably remember that we were dealing with an ant issue. Well, you'll be happy to know that now we have all the wall boards still off because we're going to do this reno. We are ant-free. So how fun is that? One of those things that you have to deal with, but hey, we dealt with it. We found the issue, we corrected it, and we are now ant-free. Yay! So to carry on with this video, since we're not going to be doing the kitchen reveal, but here's a good before shot. You remember that one so that when we come to the reveal, this will be the before, then we'll show you the after. Anyways, because we're not going to be able to show you the reveal, obviously, because it isn't done yet, I thought it would be a good opportunity maybe to take you through a day in the life of. So this video is going to be a day in the life of Lisa at the off-grid cabin, Painesville Travel, because Craig's off busy and I'm here holding down the fort. So let's start this day in a life of. First of all, we got to get this kitchen tidied up. So, you know, doing the dishes now, we don't have running water. So the first thing we have to do, heat up some water. Got that done. That might be a little toasty on the ones. Might have to get a little cool water to go with it. But, you know, get this done. And then we can get outside and get some vitamin D. You know, living off grid is not always easy, not always convenient, but I'm going to tell you, it sure is freeing. You know, I love it. I just love it. Maybe I was born in the wrong era. Maybe I should have been like a pioneer woman or something, to an extent, of course, because I still would like to have some running water. Okay, well that chore's done. The dishes are all cleaned up, kitchen's all cleaned up. The sun is shining brightly out there, so I'm getting out to get some vitamin D. Got my sunglasses on, hat shade on, of course, and favorite pair of rubber boots hidden by the door there. All right, let's go see what kind of trouble I can get into out here. Oh boy. Well, a little air drying on the towels. Just look. Like, if that isn't $1 million view, I don't know what is. Is that not just amazing? Pinch me now. Alrighty, first chore of the day, which is also something that Craig normally does, but as I told you earlier, I'm holding down the fort here today. Craig's off busy, so first thing I need to do is, let's see if I can open right there. Take out the filter sock and clean them out, because I'm thinking it's about time to do that. Now, I have never done this. Craig's always the one. So let's just see how I make out. Okay, so first right off the hop, get rid of the webs here. I'm a little vertically challenged for this job. So here goes nothing. I don't know, can you even see that? Let me just turn you a little bit there. Okay. Let's just have a little, oh, I can reach it. Do I need to, oh, okay, all right, okay. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, not too bad. Not too bad at all. It's pretty dry. Actually, I think I will take it in to clean it up a bit, but not too bad. Okay, pleasantly surprised. All right. So I just went inside, got a little bucket here, put some bleach in it, just some water and some bleach. I'm gonna let this soak. The second one was a little bit dirtier than the first one. That's okay, because we're collecting the water here from the eaves trough. So I guess, you know, some of the pine needles and stuff come down from the trees that are up here, and then the water sock kind of filters that out. So it works well for us because it keeps our water nice and clean. I'm thinking too that it might be time maybe to add a little tiny bit, just a little bit of bleach to the water, just to chlorinate it a little tiny bit and kill anything that's going on in there. We don't use the water for drinking or cooking. We use it for showering and cleaning dishes and cleaning, doing laundry and that sort of deal. So it works really, really well. But, you know, we just want to be careful and make sure that there's nothing going on. So I think I'm going to do a little bit of that today too. I think I'll put about half a cup in each tote box here. So not really a whole lot, but enough to make a difference. Here we go. And that's it for this project. So I think I did okay. Challenge accepted, Craig. I'm just going to let those water socks soak for a little bit in bleach there, and then I'll go back a little bit later and put them back in. But in the meantime, I've got to do something there with the woodshed. And I got a lot of wildflowers growing on behind me here, so since Mother Nature's blessing me with some sunshine today, I think I'm going to cut the lawn. Take a little look around and see what else needs to be done. Okay, let's check out the woodshed here and see what kind of situation we're in. We've had a long, cool spring, and it is the middle of July right now, and we were literally still making fires to stay warm up until a week ago. Oh, this is a little bit of a mess, isn't it? This is supposed to be a woodshed. Well, there ain't much wood in here. I'm wondering if I can fire that puppy up. Haven't done that before, but that might be a challenge today. Well, I'm thinking it's time that we get a new supply of wood, because that ain't gonna do much, is it? Hopefully it's the middle of July and we don't need it for a long time, but I guess that's something we need to take care of. So we're gonna have to find a source of wood, I guess. You know, living off grid, that's a really important part of our fall and spring, is to have a good supply of wood, because we need to stay warm. Okay. the lawnmower out. Oh boy. I'm a little vertically challenged, so this thing is a little bit, anyways, let's see what we can do here. Well, let me tell you, being 4'11" and having a severe case of scoliosis does not help the situation when you're pushing a lawnmower on a very, very uneven lawn. However, I am an independent woman and I will not let my physical limitations limit what I do. That's my philosophy. So, all right, so I figured after that I deserve a little drink and I'm going to keep it watered down right now. Oh, the next chore is, let's see what I can do with that whippersnipper. Never touched a thing before in my life. Craig's probably going to have a fit when he gets home, and I make an intentional decision to fire up the weed whacker that I've never used before. It's probably as tall as I am, so let's see if I can overcome that challenge. Okay, I don't know, I was just looking at this thing and listen, I'm a girly girl and I don't use this equipment ever, so I really have no idea what I'm doing. None, zero. I am, however, going to give it a shot. What we're going to do. All right, so this looks like an on and off button there, and oh my god, what's that thing? No. I think I'm gonna have to call the troops in, 'cause I don't know what I'm doing. Let's be honest. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to have to ask for help. I'm going to see what James is doing. See if he can come and help me fire this thing up. So I just put out a distress call to James. And apparently it's not me being a girly girl at all. Because this thing is a B-O-Ch to start. So he's going to come down and give me a hand. So if he gets it fired up, I'm going to get the whippersnipping done. I'm just sitting here looking at my beautiful surroundings and appreciating where I am. And thinking about our fellow Canadians out in northern Ontario that are dealing with all those wildfires right now. We just want to send a quick little note to let you know we're thinking of you. We're sending our prayers your way, and we hope you come out on the other end. will tell you something. Not a job I want to do every day. Holy moly. Nope, not for hire. Definitely not for hire. But hey, she's done. Well, it's just about lunchtime now. Before I go for lunch, I think I'm going to put those water socks back in the totes. So let me just put you over here so you kind of see what I'm doing and get that done. I'm just going to take this little filter sock, place it on the top here, and put the hose back in. Call her a day. That's it. That's all. All right. That job is done. It's lunchtime now, so I'm going to go in and grab a little lunch. Maybe do a little work on Painesville Travel. And there's a family function tonight, so we're really, really hoping we get out to celebrate with Candace and Jimmy. And yeah, so that about wraps it up. A typical day of the in the life of for me here at Blue Beach Retreat. And let me just end with one more view of what I get to see every day. Look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? Well, these guys are working on the harbor. When they're done, there'll even be a better view. But until next time, everyone, you know our motto, keep living life one adventure at a time.